What is going on, guys? We're back in another video today, and we are in Week 10 of our Desperados franchise. Unfortunately, the video corrupt for last week, Week 9. It was a great one against the Jags. And the most importantly, we traded for a new running back, and it was a big name. So we're about to show you who that running back is. Take a look at transactions. So unfortunately, you can see in the bottom left of the screen that there is a little overlay. Never once have I touched the stream stuff on Elgato, but apparently there it is. So I am sad to say, but that will be on the entirety of this video. It will not happen again. I don't know what it is with this series, but it has just been rough the last few days. Hopefully you guys forgive me. We will have a Chargers video again today, so hopefully that makes up for it. Hopefully you can still enjoy the video. It was a big name. You can see him here. Saquon Barkley. We trade Josh Jones, Andrew Norwell, pick 32 projection for Saquon Barkley. We also signed Taylor Moton to be our new center. Of course, losing Norwell, our best lineman. Well, second best lineman. We had a little bit of a hole, but it was worth it because Saquon, he went off. Let me show you the stats from last week. I am really, really disappointed. I'm still going to have traded for the best running back in the title or something like that. Josh Allen didn't do poorly. Saquon did pretty well. 20 carries, 122 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. John Ross got involved a little bit too. It was a good one, man. I mean, it really sucks. I mean, even Evan Ingram, the one time he goes off in a while and he's not able to see, you guys weren't able to see it. My boys, why does this happen? Like the worst, like week 1 and the playoffs are the 2 worst times. Other than that, that was pretty damn close. We do have some scouting to do. Look at this quarterback, Pitcock. I love that. Pitt. What? Let's take a look at tight ends, I suppose. Never could go wrong with a backup, even though Gesicki is pretty good. Look at the tight ends, though. There's some really big fellas. Their potentials are terrible, though, I must say. Like, these are some really... No, you're not the best. You guys are the worst. Had so much potential with the age, the height, and all that, but absolutely garbage players. Unbelievable. Well, we got that out of the way. Let's go on and take on these Bengals. The Steelers and Bengals. Jesus, the Ravens are useless. The Steelers still have a shot, though. Hopefully we can replicate Saquon's game from last week, just so you guys can actually see it this time. Barkley, ooh, that could be a little thumbnail. I don't know. Who knows? But definitely was one that I wish we could have back. Obviously, not even just that, but that's another video I couldn't put up. So 8 straight weeks of winning. The Steelers are on a 3-win streak. So kind of like last season, they start off pretty poorly and they turn it around. Get the hell out of here, Hugh. You're lucky that we resurrected your career here. You should be in the free agent pit that nobody would ever rescue you from. Lucky. You lucky. Kicked it as hard as I could, and Kirk still is going to get a chance to return this, and we pop somebody. Oh, speaking of pop, the backup free safety making a play there. And here we get to see who their quarterback is, which guess who? That's Tyrod Taylor. The reason why they're struggling. I mean, he's doing well, but after today he will not be because, yeah, let's just say Tyrod struggles mightily against us. All right, fellers. To the outside, Amos is going to make a play. Let's take a look at their actual team. I mean, I know they're our rivals. We play them twice a season, but they're so just not memorable. I forget every time. Taylor Decker, Brandon Brooks, a couple of okay linemen. Receivers looking really rough. Running back kind of rough. Myles Garrett can barely get off the line. Jefferson kind of powering forward. Doesn't get that much, though. Obi on the outside on Kirk. What can he do? Ooh, great recovery underneath. Wide open. Huge hit by Shazier. But Hogan's going to hold on and get the first. Terrell is going to get caught up. Obi makes a play, but Jefferson, he's rather slow. He's breaking a lot of tackles. There he is. I mean, I thought it was, what was it, Ty Montgomery? Is he injured maybe? I could have sworn it was Ty, and maybe he regressed. Oh, look at him go. Okay, maybe there's a reason why he won the roll. 48-yard touchdown for Jefferson. It's just not even like, wasn't even that excited about it because it was just such a weird one. Like, he just slips away. Josh Allen, 20 touchdowns, 8 picks, 2,500 yards. Wish we could lessen the picks a little bit, but still having a pretty damn good season regardless. They know what Saquon did last week. they're going to be ready for the run. So why not hit him with play action right out the gate? Wide open is Burgess, and he drops the ball. That's a very rare sighting from Burgess. Put perspective on Saquon as well. He only had 1 rushing touchdown in the season, I believe, maybe 2, and obviously got 2 last week. So already having a much better turnaround coming over to us. First down for Chark. I'm going to hurry up to the line here. They're probably ready for him. And there goes Burgess, wide open. I mean, I would assume no linebackers over the middle kind of tells you that they're probably hesitating inside. You'll get yours today. Oh, look at the block by Saquon Barkley. That is huge. Here is the Bengals defense. Demarcus Lawrence, Maurice Hurst, Mo Hurst as they call him, Harold Landry, and Justin Houston. I know those names. And then DB's not looking super good. They did not really land that good of a team. 2nd and 7. I think this is perfect time to start off the ground game. And he's already loose to the 20. That's his season so far. Like I said, only had 2 touchdowns on the whole season. Got 2 last week. Obviously, everyone likes yards, but who the hell doesn't like touchdowns? That's the real question. Barkley, I would say, probably likes touchdowns. And there goes a nice pass to him to the 11. Another first down to Barkley. It sucks that we're basically saying goodbye to McCaffrey, but at the same time, it was bound to happen with all these injuries. Barkley gets to the 7. Hopefully we don't have any injury troubles with Barkley, because that would just be really... But it's really in a bad spot. Tune getting a couple of better, more looks at receiver this game. See what he can do with it. Inside, not much when Burgess is easily going to be the fastest out the line, and he scores. It's not like they haven't converted before, but 3rd and 3. Looks like it could be a run. Jefferson has taken on many players at once before, so he could do it again. And he gets hammered by Shazier. Definitely not going to do it on that one. That's going to be a punt. We're going to get the ball back very quickly. Really adamant about these touchdowns. There goes Barkley. Going to spin move. Barkley, very elusive. You just don't know what move he's going to hit you. Is he going to hit you with a cut? Is he going to hit you with a spin? Is he going to slide off you? Is he going to run you over? Is he going to stiff arm you? How do you prepare for him? So many different moves where he can just put you off balance. Just do whatever he wants, really. Sounds gross, but I mean it exactly like that. I'm going to give it to Barkley again. I'm really going to get him injured, aren't I? Oh, my God. What a hit. He's still fine, though. I maybe had Cooks, but Evan Ingram was slightly safer, and he's going to get a lot of yards anyways. This is obviously where we would like to get Barkley his goal, but it's not guaranteed. I don't see how I could ever keep the ball with Josh Allen here. And even though Barkley has a little bit of truck power under his arsenal, he's not really getting any of those animations. Ross is going to get a handoff now. He's going to try to outrun. He's not going to find much room. Back of the end zone, Evan, and he holds on. Perfect throw. It all came down to Ricardo, and he just could not get there. Of course, Ricardo very short as well. Bengals definitely coming away with points on this drive. Unless they go with the play action, we can bring them down. And there is play action. He's going to get to the outside, and he's actually going to lose a few yards, so you never know. Kind of, almost. And right down the crossbar. Literally perfectly nailed it, but that's not a good way to do it. It was cool, and it was very interesting, but obviously that is not what you want from your kicker. So, of course, we're going to take the ball over where they missed the kick. Barkley not really doing super well on the ground so far, but overall having a decent one so far. Evan Ingram right down the middle of the field. I really want to take it. Chark is wide open, though. Perfect throw. Chark up the field. Chark tries to cut. Cannot break the tackle of Ricardo Allen. Great play at the 11. Having a game of a lifetime here in this first half. Barkley cut this back left. Barkley can't get in, but he is down to the 4. A manageable 3rd down and 3. And there goes DeMarcus Lawrence on the sack. There was really nowhere to go. We're going to kick this field goal. Like I said, Teal. Last second chance there. That Darius guy was a little faster. He'd actually be really, really good. Fortunately, he is not, so he's kind of underwhelming over the middle, and huge hit by Tremaine, but it's still going to be a first down. God, I'm sneezing so often. It really sucks, and Tremaine drops the ball. He has really got bad hands. Going to come with a blitz. This could, it could be a huge play in the game if we can get there. Oh, it's a run. Good play by Obi. Bad time to call a run. Jefferson is doing pretty well, though. I know it was a big run that kind of set it up, but still, it's making for a good, statistical game. Hogan's one of their star players, and Teal drops the ball. He should have easily had a pick there, and he doesn't get it. It's going to be a punt. Tyrod getting a little lucky in this quarter with some of these interceptions. What is this? I know there's a lot of wind, but Jesus. Oh, Obi, you thief. Obi jumps up and takes it from Toon. What is that? We're going to play it safe. Well, some would say safe. Some would say lucky as hell. Jesus. I know he wasn't going for the pick there, but that was close. Take what we can get. Barkley's open, but guess who? Evan Ingram had a great game last week. Kind of setting up for a decent one this week. Really, we should be wasting a little bit of clock, honestly. There goes Barkley, and I expected a block, so kind of got caught off guard there. 6-yard gain still, though. Rolling out far. There's Cooks. That's going to be a score. Maybe not. Both of the other wide receivers missing blocks. It is going to set up a chance for Saquon, though. I really don't know why they're not calling timeouts. Either way, Barkley to the outside. Can't get the block, and he actually gets hammered, even though his first week with us was. And that's a bad play by me. I should have looked for Cooks. I was looking for Saquon because his route was the hot route, but they played some deep zone, and this will obviously end in a field goal before half, which still works out really nicely. Start of the second half, though, up 13. Anyone's game still. But if we can get a score on this drive, this could be put away early. And we're not going to make a move. Ooh, that was a little bit of a vicious tackle. Could have fumbled. I'm battling a cold right now. It doesn't feel like a cold because it's not like it really sucks. Like, you know when you're... Oh, Jesus, I should have threw to Ross. You know when you're having a proper cold, you're just like, you feel miserable. But I'm just having like a runny nose, and I'm sneezing a lot. So it's like, it's kind of annoying, but it's not to that point where it's like, oh, please end, I say that, it sounds like the start of a cold, if we're being honest. And he runs over Justin Houston, who's playing a lot of coverage, which is, it's unfortunate. Let's really test Saquon in this line. Let's see what we can do. 3rd and inches. And he's not going to get it. Wow. Yeah, I feel really bad because this week Saquon is just not doing it. It's not like it's really his fault, but still, we got to press him here. I know it's a little risky. Come, lads. Obi is not going to get him down in time. Ooh. Even if they punt here, it's not necessarily over, but if they get safetied, it's over, man. Let's be honest. Shay's here, and there's a safety. But, I mean, look at this. He tosses our tackle to the side. Lawrence brings us down. Coming back to this play. It worked before. Kinda. Not really. Oh, God. I might just have to take this. No, I don't. No, I don't. Cooks is wide open. Cooks with a spin move is not going to get much. But, obviously, gets a huge first down. Oh, we have potential. They're bringing everyone to the wrong side. If we can just get the initial blocks. Oh, there it is. Barkley. Spin move inside. And there's the Barkley I wanted to see. Good blocking. Kind of ran out of gusto there near the end. Did run a lot on this drive, in fairness. Great spin move. You can tell the difference between him and McCaffrey. He's not nearly as quick, but he is, he's a lot more powerful. So he's still very fast. It's just, obviously, the difference in spin move and all that is very noticeable. Bengals trying to play a little bit too conventional, in my opinion. They have 15 rushes, 15 passes. I think at this point, you got to just abandon the ground game. Oh, and there goes Shazy with a nice play. Almost got him with Myles Garrett. Look at 50 yards passing. I don't know what the hell they can do. When you bring everyone to the wrong side, it's kind of what's going to happen to you, isn't it? Barkley runs someone over. He can't, but he fights tough. There's a lot of players on him there, and he almost breaks away. Rolling out. It's that Cooks. My boy Cooks. What a dive. Gesicki could be open. I really want to take him, and I can't even drop back. I know you're not supposed to drop back any further anyways, but I just don't feel comfortable in the line today. I know the run hasn't worked super well this quarter, but I'm going to hit a play action. Could catch him off guard. Just going to have to take a shot. Stay. What an, it's an attempt and a half at catching the ball, but we will have to punt it. Not really successful on the ground or passing, but I just don't see how running the ball strugglesome like is going to be better than passing the ball strugglesome like. They're both struggling. You might as well go to the one that has the potential to score. You got to like the chances for the Steelers. Obviously, it's not like I like them, But you got, if you're going to bet on that game, you're going to probably go with the Steelers. Can't get off the line, and that's a clutch throw and catch on 3rd down and 8 to the outside. That was the mistake, to be fair. Was that a one-handed catch, by the way? Doesn't matter since he lost like 7 yards, but if they would have streaked, that would have been gone, because I did expect him to like go to the inside, and I hesitated. Edmonds inside. Inside is a pick for Lattimore. And that is all she wrote, basically. I'm going to try to run this thing out with Saquon as much as I can. He needs 3 more yards for 100. And he's going to get it, but not very successfully. Kind of similar to last week, but just didn't play as well consistently. 3rd and 10. See if they can get anything going for themselves. Through the outside. And, oh, wow, there is a wide open player on the right side of the field. Meredith all the way down to the 21-yard line. And that's going to put Tyrod over 100. Basically doubled his yards in one play there. Jefferson to the outside. There's nowhere to go, and that's going to be a sack for Obi. Not much. Inside, break down to the 1. What a throw. Gutsy play. Yeah, I guess not really gutsy since the game's over. And I can't cover everyone. Fortunately, Tremaine caught on the inside, I believe. Cannot cover Kirk. That's going to be a touchdown. Can they do it, though? That's the question. You got Chark on the prime spot. Oh, maybe not. It was Burgess, actually. Tips a guy over to the 41. Pretty damn solid game across the fronts. I guess, to be fair, Barkley's running wasn't super great, so I wish we could have had a little bit more consistency there. Obviously, defense was smothering, but with a guy like Tyrod and the rest of the talent, slow running back. I mean, what is their running back? 86 speed, I think? There's not much the Bengals can do, and I can see why they struggle every season. The Ravens, though, a little shocking to me. Obviously, the Steelers, if they pull off that comeback win, probably going to make their way into the playoffs with us. But yeah, not really much of a challenge so far this season from most of our opponents. And it's not like it's easy. It's just the other teams just don't have the firepower. Darius Jefferson, he did have a decent game, I suppose, but once again, just like Barkley, both guys had long runs and still didn't really put up crazy numbers. Barkley did have 60 yards receiving, in fairness, so he had almost 200 total receiving in general. I guess Barkley was the best, other than maybe Ingram, if you want to call it that, just because of the touchdown. Sack totals, we only had 1. They had 4. Pick totals, we had 1. They had none. Kicking suck up. He sucked it up for sure because he missed. We also haven't played the Steelers yet this season, so they do have a chance to maybe close the gap if they can win both of them, which is not an easy task against us. Winning any game against us is rough. But if they can, that'll be interesting. 6-3, they did end up winning. So that's very interesting stuff. Don't care about this. I want to see the weekly awards. Weekly award goes to Russell Wilson. Not a bad game at all. Obviously, our guy was a little more accurate, but didn't have the touchdowns to go with it. But yeah, I mean, that's going to be Week 10. We do have some upgrades. We'll worry about those next game. And here we are going against the 4-4-1 Eagles. Giants, I think, are a pretty damn good team, so that could be a rough one. And then we have the Steelers, Patriots, Texans. We have a couple of decently hard games that we could easily lose the next 2 to 3 games for all we know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe follow me on Twitter at Jeromepkr. Like the video if you did enjoy. Maybe subscribe if you're new. Check out, get to check out all the series. Keep up with them. And yeah, hope you come back for next video. But until next video, see